The opinions expressed in this video are my own and not those of SMA News Today, its parent company, BioNews, nor any other organization. These videos are intended to spark discussion about issues pertaining to spinal muscular atrophy and are not meant to be professional medical advice. Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Morale Monologue. My name is Michael Morale. Okay guys, in today's video I want to talk to you about two bits of information that I think is going to bring a lot of excitement within the SMA community. You know, it's probably been well over 2 years since we've been able to talk about any clinical trials or any new upcoming treatments for those of us with SMA. But after today's news, I'm hoping that we're going to see a little bit more light at the end of the tunnel. And I think it's going to be information that you've been waiting for quite some time. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is Biogen Pharmaceuticals. Those of us that are on an SMA treatment are either on Spinraza or Evrysdi. Spinraza being the intrathecal injection, and then Evrysdi being the liquid format. Now, we've been on this treatment since basically the beginning. I know I started mine in 2017. Biogen got FDA approval for Spinraza in December of 2016. So we've been on this treatment, and for the most part, we've dealt with it really easily. Spinraza wasn't designed to make us stronger. It was designed to either slow the progression or stop the progression of the disease. And many of us have seen our diseases slow down with regards to the progression, like I have. And many of you have even reported that you're not getting any worse, which is a complete blessing. So we know what Spinraza does. But Biogen has been under a clinical trial looking at increasing the dosing amounts of Spinraza. And we've been asking for this for a long time. You know, all of us receive the same amount, 12 cc's of Spinraza, whether you're nearly 60 years old like I am, or if you're a newly diagnosed infant with SMA. All of us receive 12 cc's. So this is what they are proposing. Again, it's under FDA review, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. But what they're proposing is giving us two, what I would almost consider loading doses, similar to what we got when we started Spinraza, but we would get one injection of 50 cc's of Spinraza. We would then wait 1 week and then go back and get another 50 cc injection. Okay, so it's similar to the loading doses that we got before we started, but it's just at a higher level. So after these two 50 cc injections, instead of getting 12 cc's every 4 months, like we do now in our maintenance dose injections, we would receive 28 cc's. So they're more than doubling the amount that we get every 4 months. So that's some great news. I know that many of us may feel a little bit lethargic, a little bit weak as we get closer to our next injection. If you're on Spinraza, of course, if you're on Evrysdi, you're taking this orally every single day. So I know that some of you that are taking Evrysdi have said that you don't get lethargic or weak anymore, but that's just because you're taking it every day versus taking it once every 4 months. So that's some really good news. Now, will this be the final dosing amounts? The 50 cc's, the 2 injections, and then the 28 cc's every 4 months? We don't know that. They're under FDA approval right now, and it's only after the FDA approves it will they actually set the amounts. So again, we don't know this. This is just what they're proposing. Now, Biogen did not receive fast track status or priority review status for this clinical trial. So we may have to wait a little extra longer regarding the FDA approving this or denying it, just because they did not receive these status updates. So I'm thinking, and this is just personal opinion, it's probably going to be toward the end of the year before we hear anything from the FDA. Okay? Now, the second bit of good news that I want to tell you about is Scholar Rock's clinical trial of apitegromab. You know that apitegromab is the first muscle-targeted therapy for SMA, and I've talked about this in numerous videos. So I think that's really good news for all of us because they did finish their phase 3 clinical trial, and they are also seeking FDA approval. Now, Scholar Rock did receive priority review status. So I think we'll hear something regarding apitegromab before we'll hear anything regarding the increased dosing amounts of Spinraza. When do I think we'll hear something? Well, since they did receive priority review status, I'm thinking probably between April and July, somewhere in that time frame. Again, this is purely speculation on my part. Don't hold me to anything. But usually when they get some type of priority review status, it goes much quicker. So probably between April and July. All right. Now, what does this mean for us? Well, think about this. We've got Spinraza that works on the cellular level. If apitegromab is approved, we'll have something that works on the muscular level. And I think that's the 1-2 punch that we've all been waiting for. Okay, so what about insurance? Do I think insurance will pay for a combination therapy? Remember, apitegromab was designed to work in combination with either Spinraza or Evrysdi. All right? So what about insurance? Do I think insurance will pay for this? I do. Me personally, I think they will pay for it. I think what's going to end up happening, and the reason why I'm so positive about this, is because insurance companies already know the benefits of Spinraza. So now that they know the benefits of Spinraza, they'll look at apitegromab. They know it's designed to work in combination. So I think insurance companies will approve it. How long will it take? I don't know. Again, I would just be guessing. But I do believe that maybe, just maybe, by the end of this year or the first part of next year in 2026, some of us, if not many of us, may be on a combination therapy. All right? So, we haven't really received any good news in a long time. And now I gave you 2 bits of information that I'm hoping will spur a lot of excitement within the SMA community. SMA News Today published 2 articles, one on the Spinraza increasing dosing amounts and one on the apitegromab clinical trial. So since both of these clinical trials are over, now we're just waiting on the FDA. SMA News Today did 2 articles that are just fantastic. So what I've done is I've linked these 2 articles down in the description of the video. Go down, click on these links, read these articles for yourself, and please share these articles with your family and friends, but also share them with your doctors. Your doctors, I would think that they would know about this, but they may not. So make sure that they know about it and start talking to your doctors now, because believe it or not, we'll be in this combination therapy faster than what we think. Okay, I think it'll happen quicker than what we have talked about in the past. So please talk to your doctors, get the conversation started, because once all this happens, I think it's going to move quick, and I think we're going to see some good benefits coming out of these clinical trials. So again, I've always said that we have a lot to look forward to, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I know it's been a while since we've had good news. Now we've got good news, so, keep smiling. I think it's only going to get better. Hey, if you enjoyed this episode of the Morality Monologue, please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the SMA News Today YouTube channel as well. We would greatly appreciate it. Remember, when you subscribe to our channel, when you watch our videos, when you comment on our videos, this will actually change the algorithm that that YouTube uses, and by changing the algorithm, it'll make our videos available to a wider range of people. So please comment, share, like. That way you can help us, because we're hoping that we're helping you as well. Our goal is to provide you the information that you need to make your life better. And we hope and pray that we're doing a good job at it. So, those of us at SMA News Today hope all of you have had a great day. Do me a favor this upcoming week. Do something for yourself that's going to make you a better person. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you in a couple of weeks. Bye-bye.